I was thinking about the context, the something of some of the critters actually become indoor critters, or indoor outdoor critters. I'm Tanis Shearhurst of Seattle, and today is Sunday, 19 July 2026, and I decided to grab my one of my setups for eating content. This is like my little table, and I was like, this is pondering dining dishes and water bowls for indoor critters. It's a for indoor critter dining. Oh, there we go, for indoor critter dining. So coming up with the titles part of this, and so I was thinking it'd be especially with the critters in the view, so to speak, for me and some of my soulmates. They're one of the big predators are owls, and so I was reading up on phobias the other day, and they say one of the ways of conquering a phobia, which is an irrational fear, is desensitization. So it's like, okay, how could we work through some of the desensitization of phobias that they might have of predators? So it's like, here's one where like it has an owl on it, and for humans it might be, oh cute, it's an owl. For a squirrel that might be, or a little bird that might be like, that's who eats me, or a little bunny, right? So instead it was like, this might be taking it too far, but it also is not the owl itself. So these are examples of dining dishes. Would put out little but not so little meals. Part of that's adjusting how much do they need to eat. And so there's one I've been like observing, a person I live with, adoptive mom question mark, has gone from like 400 calorie dinners to like that small slice of pizza that's 200 calories to like 140 calorie hamburger bun with a slice of lettuce, or a piece of lettuce and a slice of tomato. And I'm like, my squirrels, for context, they each weigh like a pound, can eat like over 200 calories of nuts at one meal. And so, right, and that's she's a 140-pound human being or something like that. And so there's a little bit of, there we go. And then she goes, has just tea for breakfast on another day. And, just this morning, she says she'll eat ice cream, and then I find she really hates Tillamook, and in the trash is, half full pint of Tillamook ice cream. And I'm like, well, I don't want dishes. I don't want people to come over who take the dishes, where I'm going with this, and fake eat ice cream. Right. I actually like Tillamook, and the critters go, well, Tanis's adoptive mom, question mark, does not, maybe we would like some squirrel milk ice cream. In the past, when I was growing up, she did something similar with like lemon meringue pie, and or somebody, a female I lived with, did, and threw out the lemon meringue pie, and was like, I like lemon meringue pie. I like Tillamook ice cream. I like Tillamook, period. But why is it I'm the only person that eats the cheese slices? It's like, as a, it left in the fridge, or cheese blocks left in the fridge of Tillamook. And so my concern here is, humans who might not be that healthy, coming over and being like, we're going to take this and be like, fake eat ice cream. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. The water bowls here are glass intentionally. So this is pondering, because if they drop a nut in here, I don't want them, like, they very much like their nuts. So I don't want there to be potential problems. It's also shallow enough they could reach in and fish for the nut. I might have witnessed behavior like that from critters before, where if a nut portion goes in, they try to get it. So we don't want it to be too deep, and then they could have fun, entertain themselves. Right? They don't have, if they're indoor or outdoor, inside, we don't have the full, size redwood tree, so to speak. So this is one way they could expend energy, is fishing for nuts that sink to the bottom. Yeah, but this is bigger. But I don't know how much water they go through in a day. So refill, and then like meal times. And then I don't know, so I put out a ear of corn, but thinking about something like a setup like that indoors as well, where they can have like their meal dish, but then they also have like a grazing item so they can eat throughout the day. And making sure that whatever we settle on is clearly labeled such that the humans don't confuse them for their own. Oh no, this is for the critters. Right. Critter designated dining dishes and water bowls. Yeah, but that's pondering. Let's see if can I remember. Pondering, dining dishes, and water bowls for indoor critter dining.